Hi everyone. Insurance isn't always seen as a hot topic for discussion. That's of course until you need it. So let's talk insurance in a non-boring way with NZHL Hamilton business owner Rachel Varcoe. Hi Rach.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Now Rach, you're really passionate about the importance of insurance and the difference it can make in people's lives. Tell me, why is that?
I think it's because I always get to see the other side of it. And it's one of those things where the part where my clients are receiving the support that they need that far outweighs the premiums that they've actually paid. So for me, I see insurance as about managing your risk. And insurance is like the white elephant in the room, basically. So we like to call it a risk proposal or a risk management, where what we're doing is we are trying to maximise and look after you and your loved ones for that unexpected risk that comes along and giving you that support when you need it the most.
Right. And so it's interesting. We were talking off camera before and you shared some amazing stories of kind of that perspective and seeing the other side of it. So do you want to talk to us about some of the people that you deal with that face the other side of this equation?
Yeah, we definitely see people that come through. And obviously, when there's an illness or there's an accident, that's when stress hits. And it can hit in a very hard way for a lot of families trying to work out how they're actually going to get through that. I think one of the most amazing stories that sort of sticks in my mind is one of our clients who was diagnosed with a very large tumour at a public hospital system and was told to please reschedule your visit for 6 weeks' time. We'll try and work out what sort of plan they were going to put in place. Within a week, private medical had kicked in, and what that meant was that the operation and everything was done within a week with the best of the best at the private hospital. Trauma cover also kicked in, which meant a nice big fat lump sum going into the family bank account to help them out, which took away the stress of the financial worries that they had. And also then the income protection kicked in as well. So that meant that our client could take that time to recuperate fully in a way where there was no stress placed on the family. It meant that his wife could also take that time to then sit back and help him through that. And the kids obviously weren't having to deal with the stress that their parents were going through at that time as well.
Wow, what an amazing story. And that's not unusual, is it? These are stories you guys deal with all the time.
Yeah, they do. They do. We have the ones where they get to pull through. We have the other ones at the other side as well. But it's just nice knowing that we're able to help our clients out in those stressful times.
Yeah, and look, and we were talking about this earlier too. So that brings us to kind of what is the biggest barrier? Because there's some people that go, oh, look, I don't need that. So what's this biggest barrier to taking out the cover that people do need?
It's interesting. Like a lot of people turn around and say, "It won't happen to me. I'm young. I'm healthy." Let's face it, we don't know what's around the corner. We never knew COVID-19 was going to hit. So we're out there right now basically trying to protect you, which is your biggest asset, and making sure that we get that through. Cost is a massive factor for a lot of people as well. They see it as just another financial thing that they've got to come up with. One size does not fit all though. So what we do at New Zealand Home Loans is tailor make a package to suit you, your family and your needs, making sure that it is cost effective and you're getting the best cover that we can possibly give you. I turn around to a lot of people and say, hey, look, for that extra box of beers a week, let's get some cover in place and make sure that your family is protected.
And that's really interesting too, because there's this perception around costs and premiums, and the reality is for many people, the way you were saying to me earlier that you can tailor things, the cost is not prohibitive, and it's just understanding what works for you and how you can do that. And as you say, it can be as simple as a box of beers, and you put that into context, it's quite useful, isn't it?
Or that extra latte you might have a day.
You're guilty. So look, moving on to kind of first home buyers, because this is a really interesting one. Why is insurance so important for those guys?
It's interesting that, like a lot of first home buyers, I'll turn around to them and be quite honest with them and say, hey, what's your biggest asset? And the first thing that comes out of their mouths is my new home. Talking to them, it's, hey, look, it's fabulous that we've got you into that new home, but your biggest asset's actually you and your ability to work, pay your mortgage and your health. So we need to protect you, who are your biggest asset, and making sure that that dream that you've worked so hard to achieve is going to continue being a dream for you.
Right, so important. And it is quite cost effective for younger people who make up a large portion of first home buyers. It's more cost effective than they realise, isn't it, to start with your insurances earlier?
Definitely, definitely. The younger you are, the cheaper it is, obviously. And also, really important, getting that insurance while you are young. As we all know, as we get older, all these sorts of things start to go wrong with our bodies. So it's nice to make sure that we've got good cover in place while we're young moving forward.
Great. Okay, so honesty moment. Tons of people sell insurance. What makes NZHL different? Why would people want to talk to us about this topic?
I think the biggest thing with NZHL is that we actually get to know our clients and understand our clients' needs. We know all about you when it comes to your home loan. We know your financial needs, and we know what's important to you and your families. We tailor make every solution. Like I said before, one size does not fit all. So while one person might have certain cover in place, it could be completely different for somebody else, different ages and stages in life. So for us, it's about making that package personalised for you.
Awesome. And like you alluded to before, I think something that struck me is the claim side is really important, isn't it? If you have someone making a claim, you're right there with them every step of the way.
Definitely. So we tend to find a lot of clients sometimes simply don't know what they have in place. They've had it put in place previously. They've got no idea what they have. So for us, it's really important that we go through with everything. We turn around to our clients and say, we should be your first port of call. Pick up the phone. We know what you've got. Let us get that claim underway for you. Let us help you go through what you need.
Oh, yeah. Look, thank you so much, Rach. You're definitely someone I would talk to if it was all about insurance, to be honest. And look, I hope you're faring well with your clients in Hamilton, and I hope that everyone who's been watching these videos enjoys this. Thanks a lot.
No problems.